Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Vortex, where lies and falsehoods are trapped and exposed. I'm Michael Voris. The effects of communism or Marxism are not confined to the spiritual realm, far from it. While the spiritual consequences are, of course, the most devastating because they're everlasting, there are material world effects as well. Take, for example, urban America, the once great cities dotting the American continent. Nothing in history had ever been seen like this before. Sprawling, prosperous cities bolstering a giant economic engine that was the envy of the world. But today, owing to a century-long plan hatched even as that prosperity was dominant, those same cities are now in ruins, not even rising to shadows of their former glory. Perhaps the leading example of that is right here in Detroit, which was so high and fell so fast. The question is why?
Come to my city, you can come to my city, you can come to my city, you can come to my city.
We're in
See how we get down, see how we get down, see how we get down, we get down. You can come to my city,
I don't vote.
You can come to my city, you can come to my city. See how we get down, see how we get down, we get down.
We're glad to have President Biden in office.
Heard of the horrible road of poverty? Well, for many people, this is where that road ends, right here in Detroit.
That's pure propaganda. Neighborhoods collapsed because half the population left.
Detroit used to be one of the most prosperous cities in the world. Today, ramshackled, torn down, decayed, rotting structures.
We've put in about 300 state police and about 600 National Guardsmen in the area.
It's on this spot right here that crowds started throwing bottles and the whole bit, and it didn't take very long before the entire area was ablaze.
Pillage, looting, murder, and arson have nothing to do with civil rights.
Hasn't been deliberate on the part of government leaders to make sure that Detroit doesn't bounce back, and other urban areas as well.
There's not enough jobs, that's number one. Number two, we're not getting paid enough.
Beams of twisted steel all over the place. They just leave it to rot. And thanks to the communist ideology of let a particular portion of the population rot so that you can use them politically. That's what the Democrats, aka the communists, have done here in Detroit and many other cities across America. America's urban rot has been a valuable tool for the Marxist Democrats. While it's their policies that have kept the status quo for 60 years, they claim to champion the little guy, of course, the oppressed, minorities, the impoverished. But they are the very ones responsible for the oppression, the impoverishment, because they want it that way. It helps keep them in power. They're taking a page right out of Karl Marx's playbook. For 3 days, the Michael Voris Show toured around Detroit, interviewed residents, peeled back the propaganda to show you the present world effects of Democrats and their Marxism. And while Detroit is the focus because it's our own backyard, this sad story, this soul-crushing reality is present in big cities all over America thanks to the communist agenda. So we invite you to watch all 3 parts by clicking on the link below. Ejecting God from daily life obviously has hellish consequences in the next world, but that hell begins right here in this world. So please click on the provided link. God love you. I'm Michael Voris.